right, you amazing people. Today we are going to multiply and divide rational expressions. So no function, it doesn't say f of x equals, it's just an expression. So a single fraction is what we want to end up with. All right, so multiplying, the first key thing is factor, 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 factor. After it's factored, you reduce, and then you just write down what's left. Dividing, remember, we're dividing fractions, so they act just like numbers. The first thing you want to do is to multiply by the reciprocal. Well, then it becomes a multiplication problem, so we go back to these three steps. Factor, reduce, what's left. All right, so here's our example A. We're going to factor these. Right now, I'm not going to review how to factor. So if we need help with factoring, look at Khan Academy, look at your notes from last year, ask questions during office hours or during the live class session. So right now for the notes, I'm not going to review how to factor. I'm just going to do the steps of the simplifying the rational expression. All right, so, but still ask. If you need help, ask elsewhere. All right, so this trinomial factors to 5x plus 4 times x plus 7. 5x plus 4 does not factor. This trinomial factors to 3x minus 7 times x plus 7. And the second denominator factors to 3x minus 7 times x plus 9. Then we look to see what reduces. Well, look, 5x plus 4 can reduce. 3x minus 7 can reduce. These don't reduce because the x plus 7s are both in the numerator. So what's left? X plus 7 squared over x plus 9. All right, so B. Oh, it's a division. Always look for that division because the first thing we actually want to do is change this to multiply by the reciprocal. Now we're going to factor. N plus 9 doesn't factor. 5, we can pull out that common 5, leaving n plus 9. 2n plus 10, pull out the common 2, leaving n plus 5. And n squared plus 6n plus 5 factors to n plus 5, n plus 1. So you can see the n plus 9s reduce, the n plus 5s reduce. Then we look and see what is left, and we're left with 2 over 5 times n plus 1. All right, C. Oh, yay, it's multiplication. We don't have to worry about multiplying by the reciprocal. So we're going to factor. A minus 10 does not factor. A squared minus 5a minus 50 factors to a minus 10 times a plus 5. 3a plus 15 factors to 3 times a plus 5. And the 15 just stays 15. So we can see the a minus 10s cancel. We can see the a plus 5s cancel. So now the only thing left is 3 over 15, which reduces to 1/5. Alrighty, and D. Uh-oh, again, division. Watch for that division. We're going to switch this to multiplying by the reciprocal. And factor. Always look for GCF first. Factor, 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 but look for greatest common factor. So here there's an 8x squared in common, which leaves x minus 10. Here there is a 16x squared in common, which leaves x plus 2. Here there's a 16 in common, which leaves x plus 2, and x plus 6 doesn't factor. So we can see, oh, look, the x plus 2's cancel. The 16's cancel. The x squared cancels. So what's left is 8 times x minus 10 over x plus 6. Okay, little reminder, we can cancel just the x squareds because if you think about it, this is 8 times x squared times x minus 10. This is 16 times x squared times x plus 2. So the 8 and the 16 do not have to stay with the x squareds. I can reduce these two 16s, I can reduce these x squareds, and just keep the 8. And that's it for multiplying and dividing rational expressions.